Hello and welcome to another review.
My name's Daniel and this is...
My name's Judah.
And today we're doing another husband and wife review, our second in this series. Me and Judah, we love movies. We obviously review quite a bit of them here on the channel. And today we are doing a review on a romance movie. Lovey-dovey, Judah, lovey-dovey. And so, Judah, what is the movie we're reviewing today?
The Longest Ride.
The Longest Ride, starring some middle name people. The main chick's gonna be in the new Tomorrowland movie. We're really excited for that one, but really nobody that notable. But they all did a decent job, and I think this movie is really cool. It follows a bull rider, and on the other side it follows a Jew who basically is fighting in World War II. He loves his wife is from over in Europe. She's fled to the United States, and so he has this whole relationship going on the other side. And so basically what happens is the way these two stories converge is that they find this man wrecked, and they save his life. She finds these letters, and she begins reading these letters to him that he wrote to his wife years and years ago. And so that's a really cool dynamic, probably the coolest dynamic of the movie. And so this movie has two parallel stories going on side by side with each other. And so from there, Judah, what would you say, the positives of this movie? Where do we start at? What was the most positive thing about this movie?
The two different stories were very gripping.
Uh-huh.
They had cool aspects going on. One story you cared a little more about than the other one.
I think that's a thing that happens when you have these stories. It's
right.
Like, you get two stories, you're naturally going to be gravitating to one, and I think that's what you find here for sure.
Which I think we were gravitating to the wrong story.
I think so too. I think the point was for us to fall in love. I mean, a little bit, with the modern, the two people. But I guess I found us personally going to the other side, going to the older couple. And I think what they were trying to do is show the two parallels, show her that it's worth it and him that's worth it. And so that was a cool dynamic. But I felt like, I think you'd agree, the modern one fell short. What were some reasons you think it might have fallen short?
Chemistry between them.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
You love looking when you see that man look at that woman and that woman look at that man. They love each other. They love each other. And I feel like this movie kind of falls short in that. I don't think it's actually a huge hit on the actors or actresses in this movie. I feel like they all did a sufficient job. They weren't the greatest, they weren't the worst. I think the actors, the older couple was fantastic. I think that their chemistry was great. The guy who played the older gentleman in the future, he was great. I've seen him in lots of different things, but he's a really good actor. I enjoyed that part. But the two modern, I don't know if this was the best role for them particularly. And I think you kind of see that during the movie. I feel like the movie did a decent job. I feel like it did okay. It's just nothing for me personally that just gripped me to say this is a great movie. And I think that's the difference between a great movie and a good movie, is that it's just that thing that just says, I can't live with that. That's a fantastic thing. Like, it hits you. Not to say the movie wasn't gripping. I mean, we had some circumstances that we obviously knew that people were very gripped by this movie. What were some of those, Judah?
This lady sobbing hysterically
They were-
to her.
Judah warned me as we went to this movie. She said, Daniel, people are going to cry at this movie. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah. I'm sure there'll be some teary-eyed. No, folks. This woman was all out sobbing during this movie. I mean, completely. Meanwhile, we began laughing because it's funny because this woman's sobbing out loud. Not to be, but I was like, what in the heck? Sobbing so loud, couldn't hear the movie.
We could not stop laughing. It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. But we held it in. I covered my mouth, and it went okay. But the movie, so it was impactful. It's not a bad movie. Would you would recommend it, right? I would say it's okay.
Not the best, but it was good.
If you gotta go see a movie with your girl this weekend, you need to make some brownie points, and you need to win back. Take her to see The Longest Ride. It's all right. It's a good movie. It's a good time. The character's okay. There's bull riding in it, which wasn't the most intense thing for me. Judah thought it was intense. Other people seemed to think it was intense. It was okay to me, but we just saw Furious 7, and there's lots of explosions. So if nothing blows up in 10 seconds of an action scene after you've seen Furious 7, you're kind of like, is this really what we call an action scene? And I think that was the point here. All in all, Judah, what are we going to give this one on the scale?
6.
6 out of 10 on the 5-stone scale. It's a good time.
Parental guide, though.
Parental guide. Thank you. This is why she's here. She reminds me of things, so I don't forget for you all. Parental guide on the movie was okay. There was definitely, with a romance movie, you're expecting some stuff, but there was male nudity.
Partial nudity.
Partial. See a little bit behind over there.
Side
I didn't want to see some guy's butt. Nobody wants to see that. Now, on the female side, what was there too?
I mean, you saw side images, back but not anything too major.
Nothing
I mean,
full on, I guess.
we
what
look
you're saying.
away.
You look away, you cover your
Away.
eyes, don't worry, it won't be long. But yeah, so the movie's okay. Bruno Guy was, it's okay. It's what you expect from one of these movies. All in all, good time. Go see it, have fun with it. Don't expect the world. I think you'll have a good time. Do you like what we did here? Do you like these videos? Please hit that like button if you do, because we can always do more of these. We like doing them. They're fun, and we're going to keep doing them. And if you would, please hit that subscribe button if you like what we're doing here and you want to see a lot more. We are uploading content all the time, so hit that button. And as always, we'll see you next video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.